Hi, thanks so much for joining us for this travel essentials video. I have my sister here. She has traveled from overseas. We have traveled domestically, but we have two different travel style kits because I think yours is probably a little bit different because you traveled so far and you're here for a longer amount of time. We're just here for a couple of days. So I thought we'd go through some of our travel essentials. You should go. You're the guest. What's your first travel essential?
You okay, Mom?
Okay.
I don't know what travel essentials. Oh, it's not just makeup.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay. Yeah. So one of the travel essentials I have is just a scarf, like a lightweight to medium weight one.
I like that shade as well.
Yeah. So
very flattering.
It's in a shade that I would wear, like that is, yeah, flattering, universally flattering for me. And it's quite neutral, so it could go over anything I'm wearing. I think this is a very thin wool, so it doesn't like absorb smells and stuff.
Have you ever had it clean?
Yes, I've had it clean. A scarf is essential because on the plane, it was actually really cold on the plane, and this helped. Instead of like a light jacket or something, I can just do this.
We're headed to dinner next. Are you wearing that? I'm gonna change.
I think I'll change.
Oh.
But it also is really good if you are taking photos. If you're like having photos, a scarf actually looks really nice to kind of add a little bit of something up here. So this is a travel essential, is a scarf. And then in the winter, I have a thicker one. Actually, that's in like a dove gray.
I have the same one.
Yes, it's reversible dove gray and like ivory on the other side. Yeah, it just kind of dresses things up also.
Also, she's a stylist. Do you want to plug your...
Oh, yes. Our business, so my business partner, Deb, and I, we have Hi, Deb. Have a styling business called Dressing the Woman. You can find us on Instagram. That is our handle, Dressing the Woman. And we recently launched on YouTube a video podcast. So you can learn a little bit more about our approach and our kind of philosophy with styling and then other things. I think we're going to talk way more about just life in general. Dressing the Woman. Find us both on Instagram and YouTube.
Put their channel down here, their Instagram and their channel. If you would like to go over to listen, subscribe, that would be wonderful. I know some of you have already let me know that you have subscribed, so thank you so much for the support. But it's really interesting to hear people talk about style and how they approach style, and I like what you talk about because it's about not following the trends, which I think is perfect for this audience. I don't think we follow the trends. I think it's knowing who you are and being able to express yourself through your own style, which I love.
It's exactly that. Style from the inside out. So it's really finding strength in who you are and owning those qualities, and then we help you figure out how to express that with the tangible things you actually put on your body, and you know it's right when you feel it and you feel aligned with yourself. So
I liked the part that you talked about how you walk into a room and people already know a little bit about you based on how you're dressed. Like, for me, I feel like my style is effortless, simple, grounded, and so then I have this wrinkled white, very simple linen shirt on, which I think is very much me. Yeah,
there's a lived-in-ness quality to it, so a lot of the groundedness, there's like a sense of like, I'm gonna go deep here, like honesty and genuineness. Also with your vibe, so that's why like a lived-in shirt is like very honest, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Like there's those nuances to it, but Deb and I really believe in the storytelling that you can do with just like making an impression with what you're wearing.
I like that.
And it's not in a superficial way. It's really, you know, helping people to feel you and your authenticity. So that's what we do, and we feel really passionate about it.
Nice. It's really interesting. They have a couple episodes right now, so make sure to head over there. Okay, my first travel essential actually was influenced by you. Is this Longchamp bag?
Yeah, that's the bag that I have. I was like, did I bring this bag?
So this is the one I borrowed from you, and then I was like, I need this because it's like you can unzip this and it gets even larger, which I love.
I'll hold it for you because
you're talking. And then it also folds up to like this size right here, and it's got a great handle on it. You can also have an optional handle, which I carried it with. It was perfect. Thank you. So I did want to make sure that I showed that because it is, and it's one of those things where you can just like spot clean it. So
it's very practical.
It's very practical,
but also very like chic.
Yes, you kind of look pulled together, but then it's also a bag that you're not super precious with because it is going to get, I mean, when you travel, luggage gets dirty. So I'm comfortable with that, just spot cleaning it. And then I kind of hang it out in the sun and air it out when it's done.
Nice.
Yeah, before I pack it back up. Okay, next.
That's a great travel essential.
Yeah.
I'm not very prepared. What else? Help me.
Well, I'm going to show something since you can't
Okay.
think. Because I talk about these, and I know many of you have purchased these before or after. No, since I've talked about them. My Neely Loton denim.
Oh, yeah.
These Shon jeans, I travel with them every single time. And my Shon pants, they're so cute. And look, I have Dad's dirty slippers on right now with them. But yeah, I travel.
Sorry. I just remembered the thing that I came here in, that I always travel in, and actually my husband was like, you always travel in that. I'm like, yeah, it's my essential.
What is it?
Should I just describe it, or do you want to see it? I'll just describe it.
Okay, and then we'll see if we have to see it. What is it?
It's a long, like a cotton jersey fitted dress by James Pearson.
Oh, we might have to have you model it.
Okay, maybe I'll put it on because it's basically like almost ankle length. It's a tank style, high neck tank style. It's comfy.
Is it comfortable?
It's very comfortable. It's not tight, but it skims the body. It has a little pocket, like a little like a muffler pouch thing in the front.
Does it make you look bulky?
No, that's the thing. It doesn't. It's just like
And it's
there.
sleeveless.
It's sleeveless. So then my travel outfit always is that. Some sneakers, a sweatshirt, or it depends on where I'm going to. So here I had like just a neutral colored sweatshirt, and then my scarf, and it's really cute because then I have all the layers. And then from a practical perspective, like I really hate the public bathrooms, especially on the plane. So sorry if this is too much information. When you have to use the bathroom, you're not dropping things to the floor.
Yeah.
You're lifting things up. This makes a big difference to me.
So,
You know what I mean?
Yes. So
its skirt is
something
really
I
helpful.
need this James Pearson. Do I have to get that?
You might, because it's a very good foundation. Literally in every weather, I wear this dress or a version of this. I have two dresses.
It's not hot, like if it's hot.
No, because it's like a cotton jersey.
Yeah, like a t-shirt material?
T-shirt material.
Okay.
Yeah, but I have one that's a little thicker and longer, and one that's more like a midi length and thinner.
Oh.
So I literally,
depending on the weather.
every flight that's over, 3 or 4 hours, I wear this dress or a version of this dress, and then I layer appropriately for whatever weather I'm going into. So if I'm going to, say, like Boston in the winter, I would wear the long dress with maybe tights underneath and like
what color is
boots.
it? Black?
It's black.
Okay.
And maybe like flat boots, and then a sweater and a parka over it and a scarf, right? It's just a good foundation piece. If I'm going to Thailand, I just wear the dress and like sandals, and then maybe
and
have
then you
this
could put on
over it.
a linen. You could put a linen. I would put on a linen shirt.
Yeah, it's a good foundation because it's so comfortable. Yeah, the bathrooms.
Okay, we do have a question. Are we doing business chic or fancy?
I think business chic. We don't need to be fancy, even though this is not business.
Yeah. We're not discussing business at dinner, or maybe we are. We have the same idea of what we would like to create in terms of
Sister business.
Yes. So
stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We have a lot of beauty fans here. So I have this Chantecaille case that I got, and I have skincare and makeup in here. So I like to go super, super minimal. I wanted to share something that you told me about. Have you seen these Cadence containers? So you can get them customized, and they are
the audience, not me. I was like, oh,
you. No, you.
Yeah.
Have you seen them?
Oh, no.
So they're nice, and they're sustainable. You can wash these and reuse them. And I've got toner in this one. So you would think that toner is super liquidy and would not do well, but it is contained very well in there. I've got toner. There's a smaller size for my Elements makeup remover. And I like it because you can grasp this really easily. So these Cadence containers for all the essentials like eye cream, makeup remover, toner, moisturizer. I even have it for hand cream. Those kinds of things. I also have them for like my daily supplements that I take. Those are in there. Any medications. So the Cadence. I really like them.
Can I bring something out? I just forgot.
Yes.
Okay. Something different.
Okay. What you got?
Okay. So
that's very cute.
Okay. Let me tell you why I like it. So when you travel, especially like on this trip, we're going to be here for several weeks. We're like halfway across the globe. And so I have my big like tote that I have is like my everyday
I love that. The Celine tote.
Which is great. But then, when you travel for this long, we have different occasions. You might go out to dinner.
Like dinner tonight.
Or formal. Or even just like, around town during the day. And you might not want like the big tote. You might just need your essentials. So I always want like a second bag. And like this one is perfect. Like it's
That's
like
cute.
It's like flat Stanley,
Is
right?
it
It's so
Bottega?
flat. It's Bottega, but when you pack it, it's literally like
Yeah, it's
they're like lowest profile. But then watch.
You know
Watch
what's nice
this.
is that you don't destroy it by packing it flat.
Yes. And then the thing is with this, the dimension comes out when you boop.
Oh, it's like a transformer.
It transforms, and then you can create some volume, and then it becomes like this cute little pouchy pouch that has like.
Oh, that's cute.
See, then it's like a little dumpling.
Oh, that's very smart.
Isn't that smart? Because then it's like
now
it's
I
almost
want
like
to have this.
upon arrival.
Oh, it looks like a
you've got
fortune
like
cookie.
a cute little like wristlet bag, and so you go out to dinner or even
Okay.
just like during the day. If
I
you
don't need any bags, but I want this one.
But it's so versatile because it's like so
That's
packable.
so
Then
cute.
boop, and then boop, boop.
My
It's
next
so light. Feel it.
purchase.
So light. So it's literally like nothing.
I love it.
So
I love
this is
because
a
I always
travel
get
essential.
concerned about destroying my bags when I pack
Yeah.
them. Oh, I love it.
But isn't it so cute when you
It's
like
really
pop it out like a
cute.
dumpling,
Yeah.
and then it's
I would have never thought you could do that.
yes, and then you just cinch down.
I love that.
And then it becomes,
That's very
and then
cute.
it's just like on your wrist. And then I love Bottega bags. They have such nice design, but this one's cute because it has
And I
little
like how it has
balls.
no, I don't see any logo on
No
there.
logo.
No.
It's just the
branding.
Bottega weave, which
Yes,
is
yes.
noticeable.
And I know many of you have let me know you love your Bottega bag, so this might be one that I would.
And it comes in other colors. Like I got it in black, but that's another good travel essential. If you want a little pop of color, you bring it in your little bag.
Oh, that's such a
Like
good
the
idea.
green or the red, or I think there's a neutral. I don't know if this is, I mean, this is a few seasons old. I think they
Yeah.
have versions of this,
That's
but
cute.
the idea is a evening type bag, but like I like that this could be evening or day because it's a matte weave.
Yeah.
It's not like a
Yeah, I
clutch.
like that it's matte. Yes.
It's not
nice.
like a shiny clutch, but this could go daytime, nighttime, and then it packs.
I wonder if you could get them with a promo. I'm gonna look. If I find anything, I will like.
don't know.
No, sometimes they come. Yeah, I feel like I've seen them. It's not like Chanel. I don't see them on sale. Hermes, I don't see them on sale. Bottega, I think I've seen like little promos. Not from Bottega, but like other.
Like Farfetch or something.
Yeah, or I don't know. I don't think I'm making stuff up. I will find something though. If I do, I'll post about it.
No, I don't think I've ever seen these on sale.
Oh. I'm gonna look.
saying.
I'm gonna pick one up if I can find it on
Okay.
sale.
That was a good one, right?
That was a really good one.
Thank you.
Wow. I
Gold
love the
star.
Travel. Yes, gold star. I wish I had it like gold star. How do we do? Like, we should do that. Like designate things as gold star items. Okay, so then I'm going to talk about this because I do take this with me. It's the powerbright dark spot serum. I'm working on the dark spots here, so I have to make sure to take this. I mean, I don't have to, but I do make sure like it takes up space, but I'm willing to let this take up space because I want to make sure to keep using it. Okay, just helping with my dark spots. Next, you can get into your makeup.
Okay, now, I mean, I've talked about this so much. Should I talk about it again?
Why don't we talk about SPF? Okay, because we are both, I'll just hold mine up. I traveled with this whole SPF. It's only 1.3 fluid ounces, but there's like so much packaging here. But I did take this with me. It's brightening, it's moisturizing, and it's SPF 50. So I have that on my face and I don't have any foundation. What did you bring?
It's from this brand called Dr. Secret. And it is such a secret, I don't think many people know it. It's Korean skincare. So I don't know if you guys have it in the US as much. Maybe you do.
So SPF. Let's see what we have that's the same. I mean, not the same item, but what are the priorities are, because I think that's always...
Is this your priority? You guys know how much I love this one.
She does. You should be in an ad for Chantecaille's Future Skin Cushion Foundation in the shade Nude.
Love it.
She loves it. She calls a stamped makeup. where
Stamp
she
makeup.
Stamps it on. So speaking of stamp makeup, I go through a routine here. Okay, so I did not bring a foundation, but I brought a concealer. I hope it's not so noisy. It's like windy now. I don't know what happened. But Clé de Peau concealer to conceal the spots. I had to go in a little bit. I had to go in twice with this, so this is in the shade Honey. But I did some stamping action with makeup where I applied that.
See, now you're stamping.
I know. It's like a stamping method to the makeup because it doesn't move around that way. If you brush things or like swirl things around. But I have the Ciele blushes on here, which do you like the
I
appearance?
like them.
Yeah. They're very natural.
They are.
For a mineral SPF product. Yeah, SPF in general makeup is sometimes tricky to find, and it has a nice finish to it. It's not like greasy feeling. Sometimes they are. So I've got on January in Kristy right now. And I also showed her the other Ciele product, this one, in the shade Tan. So I actually applied all of those things and then just stamped everything on, stippled everything, and then it just came together.
Yeah.
Quickly. So I love that. Quick makeup, especially sun protection, because usually I'm outside more when I travel than I am in real life. I don't have to worry as much. But when I'm traveling, I'm typically outdoors.
How does that stuff wear throughout the day?
Really well. I haven't done a wear test on it, but I see that it wears well. And then what I finished with is this face defender. So it's not a powder product, but she saw the finish.
Yeah.
How effective it is, that it just took down the shine right here.
It looks
what
like,
it looks like.
But
here.
I don't understand. It's just like plastic. I don't understand. It's like magic.
Yes, it just works like magic. But you can see it's like a translucent.
There's nothing underneath it coming through?
No, that's it. That's it.
I'm so confused.
So you have to just look for the effect, but not the product. If you start digging this product out, I think that's what I was doing wrong. It works really well.
Just trust.
Yeah, trust the process.
For color correction, I have this little duo. So I have a little bit of some dark spots too. And for me, I have a duo. Plank, 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 plank. I was today's year old. How do people say it? No, I didn't say it. But at this stage in my life, I just learned about like the color theory of color, like true color correcting, and that I actually need two things to actually do proper color correcting. So for the dark spots, it's just like, it's called dark beige. It almost has like a reddish tint.
It's a color corrector.
It's a color corrector. And so I put that on, but then I put this over it. It's like concealing over it. It's this warm natural. So this is really good, like, you know, just to correct and make the skin look perfect. So it's interesting because I've used either color corrector or a concealer, but I haven't really used them together. So now I'm curious about the NARS eyeshadow that I've been using as a color corrector and then going over that with concealer. But then I just worry about the amount of makeup I'm putting on, which is why I like to just choose one or the other. But I will try that and see how it goes. Moving on to eyes. I brought this, but I didn't use it because I forgot my brushes. The brushes would have been helpful. But the Chantecaille, this is like, I say it's like denim for your makeup kit because it goes with anything. It just defines the eye area and it has a little bit of glow if you want glow. So right here, you can see how much I love that. I always have this in my travel kit, Trench by Victoria Beckham, to cancel out that redness right under that lower lash line. But I went in with just a little bit of color with this Chanel in Neon Dahlia, right on the, very hard to see. And then of course finish up with Faux Longest Lash Mascara by Chantecaille. Here. For eyes, I always have just like a very neutral-ish palette. So right now I'm liking the Hollywood Flawless Eye Filter from Charlotte Tilbury. And we don't know if this is discontinued or not.
I had that a while ago. That's why I was asking.
And then I'm now afraid that this is dangerous for me because I've had it for so long. But I just like this because it adds just like the littlest bit of enhancement on the eyes. I can't do really like bold eyeshadows, so I like that. So let's talk about eyebrows because you both brought brow products. But I just go in with some kind of pencil that is going to work well for my eyebrows, except I feel like the one that I have on now looked really green the last time, and it was this Korean brow product in B11, but we swatched it and I washed my hands a couple times already. Wow. It's virtually the same shade as her product she's going to show you right now. We have different undertones. You're more olive than me. No matter how much I try different brow products, I always go back to Dior. They're my brow product of choice. So this is the primary product. It's the Dior Waterproof Brow Pencil in 03 Brown. So it just has like a nice like pencil-y feel, and it's like waterproof. But then if I want to like build out more for if like, again, if I'm having a photo shoot or something, this one is like a thicker like crayon-y pencil to help build it out, because this one can be quite like sharp and contrasty. So this one is a waterproof powder eyebrow pencil in the same shade.
I did not know they had one because I love the Gucci one, which has a powdery consistency to it. Yeah. I've never, so We'll see if Dior has this here, and I can try it because I love the Gucci one. It's got a powdery, because it doesn't bounce off the light. It's not shiny.
Yeah, it has that powder finish.
Oh, nice.
So I use this to kind of like fill in a little bit more if I had like a photo shoot or something. Like Deb, my business partner actually for styling, she's on TV a lot, and she says for photo shoots, your eyebrows and your blush, you can kind of overdo a little bit for photos.
Oh, so emphasize.
Emphasize. Okay. Yeah. Those are two things that maybe in real life you don't want to emphasize that much, but for a still portrait,
it's really pretty. Yeah. Blush is really pretty.
And eyebrows. Oh. Defined eyebrows.
So if you're getting photos taken or you're going to be on camera,
that's Deb's tip.
Nice. Thanks, Deb.
Thanks, Deb.
Like I said, I use that, but I also use this clear brow gel by Jones Road Beauty. So if you ever want to...
I don't have much to gel. Here's the other thing. We talked about my eyelashes in the last video. I'm like a little bit like Hairless Wonder on the face. I don't have a lot to work with. So I have eyelash extensions. I really love because it just takes down a lot of maintenance on like the eye, mascara products. But then even my eyebrows, I do have, what is it called?
Lamination?
No. I don't want to say tattoo because it's not really a tattoo. It's
still microblading.
Microblading. Okay. It's worn off quite a bit, but at least the shape is still there, so that's how I fill in.
Okay.
But I don't have a lot to brush.
Yeah, I've heard that microblading can really help I would love microblading. I just don't. My brows are so uneven that I feel like I might be the only one who can actually make them work for me, because I have to kind of relax my face at some points to really see what it looks like. If I just did this and I didn't have an expression, I don't know if it would turn out even when I'm actually opening my eyes and talking. Does that make sense?
No. I think you're just fearful of letting go and letting someone else.
I don't want anything permanent on my face that I don't like.
So I didn't think I wanted that too, but then I found someone actually on Instagram. I just kept watching her work, and everyone that she posted was just like, wow, she gets their face. Wow, she gets her face. It was very subtle. And then when I went and saw her, they always do a consultation where they'll draw it, how they measure it. She had me bring in my makeup products that I use, the colors and everything, so she could match it. And then we basically did a test run.
Nice.
Yeah, so I felt very comfortable. Maybe you'll get there one day.
I don't think so.
Yeah. No, I need it though.
But yeah, you can see how gel might not help your situation.
No,
because they're not long enough to do anything with. No. They're kind of forced and already going in the direction they want to go in. So I don't think they're moving.
They're not. I think it's lost cause.
Cheek. You saw I used the Ciele products, and for your cheek.
Oh, the Valentino. I got this from you actually as a gift. Eye to Cheek. And it's this pretty
I gifted that to you? Oh. I don't
or you told me about it.
No, I feel like we ordered it for you somehow. But yes. In 09. Yeah, it's lovely.
How would you, what is this called? It's just a flattering color.
It is.
That's what it is.
Flatters you. It's not actually shows up. It doesn't.
I have it on right now. I don't know if it's a lot on them. Do you guys hear Mom talking?
Mom's talking. Say hi, Mom.
Hi.
We talked about concealer, but I did go in with a bit of the the Camouflage Stylo by Chantecaille. I went with a little bit of that right in the darkest area, just like you talked about concealer, and then also a fragrance. I went in with Maison Francis Kurkdjian 724. 724. You like? What do you like?
I think it smells. It's fresh. It's clean.
Yeah.
It's elegant.
Yes. Oh, I called it. What did I call it?
Laundry.
I did call it laundry, but it's an effortless, soft. There's still a softness about it because of the musk, but it's also very effortless. I think the laundry part comes into play, and I really like it.
So, not to go on a tangent, but how we do our styling, we type people and we use words, and for your typing, a word we would use is fresh.
Oh, fresh. Yes, so I think I said that about this scent.
Fresh laundry, a fresh white shirt, freshness works on you very well.
Oh, thanks. No wonder I like it. I don't like fragrances that are heavy and complex and sweet. It's
too complicated.
It's too complicated for me. It needs to be simple. I can't have it too too spicy. That's too much for me. I'm not comfortable wearing fragrance like that.
It's more straightforward.
Yeah, here is the fragrance.
Yes.
here I can tell what the notes are. If it starts to get like
Complicated
this and I don't
dramatic.
even know what's happening. Yes. Oh, that's actually parallel with my life.
Exactly.
I don't like these things.
Yes.
I don't like complex.
You
I don't
things that are
like,
straightforward.
yes. I don't like it too complicated and things I can't figure out.
Yep.
Clear.
Clear, honest, direct.
Simple.
Simple.
Nice.
Yeah. See?
Do you wear fragrance?
I do. My favorite ones actually come from Louis Vuitton. They
Oh.
make beautiful fragrances.
Oh,
There's one right now, Sun something, and I love it.
what did you bring for your lip? So I like, where is my lip?
I can talk first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm liking lately? Is actually, this is bringing us back to the 90s, little lip liner, lip gloss combo.
Yeah, that's
But what I do, I don't do like a very hard lip line. I outline the lips, but then I smudge it down, so it's almost like a contour, lip contour, and then I smudge it in so it blends into my lips a little bit. The middle meat of my lips doesn't have like, I'm not filling it all the way in. Middle meat of my lips, like the part, what do you call it? The inner parts.
Okay.
Like you don't fill in your whole lip
Yes.
because then it'll look
Yes.
very like
Yes.
of a different decade.
Yes.
But just a little contouring and then some lip gloss because
Yes.
I'm going for a little bit more fresh look lately.
And what colors?
Okay, so it's really
It's rubbed off.
oh this is a Pillow Talk number 2, I believe. So
Okay.
there's like 2 Pillow Talks.
Yes.
This
yes.
is the darker,
Pretty.
richer one.
The rose tone.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Boop, boop. And then the High Society. I've loved this gloss forever. It's just
It looks like it's
it's
been around.
mauvey.
I
It's
feel like I
mauvey.
need that one. That's really
It's
pretty.
mauvey.
High Society.
Mauves look. I really
Mauves.
love mauves.
Mauves work on you and on me.
Yeah. I don't know why, but they just really do. And then I'll put this next to it. This is the
It's a little more purpley.
yeah
The
the Pillow Talk 2. Together, it's a nice like rich,
Yes.
but
yeah, it looks
fresh.
really nice. She has it on now. Oh, actually, you have something else on now.
I
But we'll talk about it and then get ready.
Okay.
For me, going with that fresh, effortless, soft look, I've been loving more sheer formulas for the lips. There were so many words here. And so I brought this one. And because it's smaller, easier to pack, it's the Chantecaille Lip Sheer in Optimism. That's what I have on now.
I like the
It's
name.
really effortless. Optimism. Yeah. I did bring this with me, but I used, did we talk about this? Did we talk about this?
No.
Oh, I finished off with this, the Face Defender.
Oh wait, we talked about this.
Did we?
Yeah, we just talked about this.
In this video or in the other video?
Pretty sure this video.
I can't remember things anymore. I did bring the Perfect Blur Powder though. I did not use it because I thought maybe I needed to add a little color because I didn't add foundation, but I didn't use it today. But I always have it with me just in case. It's just a go-to in case anything goes wrong. Those two things, the Clay Depot concealer and this. These are go-tos and lifesavers, so I always travel with them, whether I'm going to actually use them or not.
I always travel with this too, my Bronze and Glow.
You do love that.
The bronzer. I just feel like no matter what, to add just a little dimension to the face.
It's very soft, like it's almost imperceptible.
I think it's more like a psychological like safety blanket.
I've contoured.
I've added dimension. No one else can see it.
I know it's there.
I know it's there.
And sometimes
That's all that matters.
that's all that matters. I mean, I always travel with like a sandal, so I brought my Loro Piana sandals, something flat because it's easily packable. I always travel with, like you, I wear a tennis shoe. I brought my Sambas this time, except now they said they want to run, so I should have brought some other shoes for running. But I always travel with something comfortable, like a tennis shoe, sandals, and then flip-flops. Those are the three things. Oh, because I don't like to wear bare feet on a hotel floor. I don't like to wear them in the shower, so I will use that also by the pool, for the beach, or something like that. So those three shoes. So I don't really do footwear when I travel because I don't really go anywhere that fancy that I need a heel. And if I do, I'll bring like something strappy.
No, what I have a jewelry strategy when I travel. So I like beads earrings. So like a gold earring that's very versatile, daytime, nighttime. I usually bring at least 2 necklaces that I can either layer or just like wear one at a time.
Tell us about this one that you have on.
Oh yeah, so this one I love. This is actually our mom's.
That's mom's
and
necklace.
We love it. I always think about this necklace, and so whenever we're home, I'm like, can I wear that necklace, Mom? But it's also connected to a lovely memory and a story for us. When we were younger, we went to Europe a couple times as a family. And this particular trip, we went to Florence for the first time. And if you've been to Florence, or back then at least, like the streets were literally made of gold because there were so many gold shops.
Still like that. Ponte Vecchio.
And we went into this one store, and Mom bought this necklace that also has an extender that acts as a bracelet. And I've always just like, I just love it. It's just beautiful, unique.
It's very unique.
Mom, link.
Are you there, Mom? How do you describe this necklace?
It's buttery.
It's buttery.
I don't know if you heard her, but it is, because it lays so nicely on the skin, because it's a flat.
Yeah, it's from Florence, but it's got so many like little pieces to it that it lays really flat. Kind of like this watch has some like really nice contours to it also. I'm gonna have to have you try it so you can feel the similarity between this watch band and that.
And it has a gradation, the very slightest. So yeah, it's a little bit smaller.
Graduated. A little bit larger here, and it gets a little bit slimmer.
So it's super comfortable, but it also just like adds a nice weight to your look. So even if you're just wearing like a simple white shirt, you could just put this on and you feel dressed up. Or you know, the black dress I was talking about.
With it?
Yeah.
So we'll see how this looks with a white shirt, because you know I wear all the jewelry all the time. I have the same pieces on all the time. I think we feel the same way about jewelry.
Yes.
Influenced by Mom. She would wear all her jewelry all the time, and at first we did not understand or appreciate it. We wanted plastic jewelry.
I do.
Thank you. And now we love the jewelry. 18K is preferred. It has a more rich tone to it.
It's more yellow actually, which works on us. Oh wow. See? So anyway, when I travel, I like to have at least one somewhat chunky necklace.
I like this for the chunky idea, but it's not too chunky.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm not comfortable yet with really big pieces, but because you can see these are pretty delicate, but this is very wearable, and you can't actually really sense it because it's so, I mean, it's so buttery, very buttery feeling. Here, feel this watch on your wrist. It also is buttery.
I think what we're trying to convey is that jewelry is more than just like aesthetic to us.
Yes.
It's all about the feeling, like literally. Oh, what?
What?
You have a skinnier,
no.
Oh.
Is it not buttery?
It's mine now. Mine.
So we have lots of memories around jewelry. We have lots of connections, lots of like legacy heritage around our jewelry. So that's why it's so meaningful to us. So every piece of jewelry I think that we wear has some kind of
a story,
meaning attached to it, which is why we enjoy it so much.
Yeah, and you see how much we talk about it.
So much. Talk about and wear jewelry so much.
Yeah.
Anyway. But is this buttery too?
Yes, this is buttery too. Traveling, I always have a jewelry strategy as well. So
I don't have a strategy, but I do have a little container. Should I show?
I'm going to show the container.
I use this for my my electronic essentials, but I'll also use one like this for my jewelry, so that I know it's contained, and that when it's empty, I put all the jewelry on, because I would hate to leave something behind. So
nice.
Also think about that. One more thing, I just thought. This hairbrush.
Oh my gosh.
Mason Pearson hairbrush. I just leave it in my travel, and I love it. I have 3 or 4 Mason Pearson brushes, and I got this one. This is specific to travel because it's smaller, and I just leave it there because it's so good for your hair.
Can I share something that's a little embarrassing?
That is not a Mason Pearson brush.
It's not. So this is like so high-low, and this is very low. So you guys see my haircut, right? And my hair is very straight. This is like how it dries naturally. But what really matters is like, because I have this middle part, is like a straight part.
Oh. Nice.
So my husband travels a lot for work, and he brought home one of those like free, like from like a hotel.
Oh yeah.
Like it was either the Mandarin or something like that. And I just love, it's like the perfect comb to get your parts straight.
Nice.
And I cannot find a comb that I like better. So I was using his for so long, and he just came back from travel and had this in the hotel, and he was so excited to bring it home for me. So I have my own now.
Nice.
So this is my hair travel essentials. Like this
I love it.
free comb from some luxury hotel, but it works. And sometimes like I don't even bring my brush because like I just wear my hair straight, but I just need to make sure it's like laying flat.
I love it.
Who's this?
Perfect.
Yeah.
But that is it for our travel essentials. Let us know what you love to make sure you have for travel, because I like to have what we need, because I know that I am a little bit out of sorts when something I rely on is missing, and then going to find it is a whole other thing. So I like to just make sure these are ready to go when I travel. Yeah, so let us know what you like to pack for your travel essentials. We'd love to know. And also subscribe to our channel and follow her on Instagram. But that is it for today's video, so please take care of each other, stay well if you enjoyed this video. If you learned something, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next time.